Do you hate to plan? Like plan for the future with a calendar and everything? People have their physical planners that they like to carry around. Some are thick leather-bound book versions. Some are all digital on their phones. Out of sight, out of mind, eh? Some people have it on the wall. Big old calendar with, you know, January, February, March. What type of planner are you? That tells you a lot about your personality and your planning style. So I've been doing audiobooks again. This is trying to me pull out of a Swedish Nordic accent into my normal American. So hopefully my accent will break. But it's going to be really weird and choppy. All right. At this Steven. Go check out his book. Audiobook coming soon. But are you a planner that likes to plan? First of all, what type of planner are you? Are you really janky the way you do it? And what is your actual personality? Because that covers everything else. Two cognitive functions that are specific planners, NI and SI, both are functioning differently when it comes to prepping for your future. Don't forget there's an Enneagram type that is very future scared based. It's fear based. That's Enneagram 6. So if any of you are Enneagram 6ers, y'all are like, okay, we need food storage. You know what I'm talking about? Like extra prepping. Bring the first aid kit. We're going to the park. You know, like extra prepping. That's an Enneagram 6. So whether you have a 6 in your Enneagram or not, we all have a tendency to feel the need to understand that the future is okay. Otherwise, we'd all be depressed and scared out of our minds, hiding in the corner. We wouldn't take the time to entertain ourselves or watch shows. Because if you did that, you're like, the world's going to end anyway. Why bother? So that's a form of planning. You're expecting everything to go to shit, so you don't do shit, right? Or you expect everything to go really well, so you make preparations for that. Look at the stock market, what's happening right now. So everything like that is, you're all prepping. We're all planners in some way or another. So this video is going to be coining in back to, shout out to Aries, my buddy, SI planning versus NI planning. NI planning is like a broccoli stem. So a broccoli kind of goes up like a stem and it bushes out at the top. So this has worked in the past. It's predictable. There's a pattern that I'm recognizing. And then you consider all the options afterward. That's where NE is different. They don't take action necessarily. Look at NE users. They rarely take action for long term because they're NE users. So they're considering all these ideas and all the upside down broccoli. So the bunchy parts down here, all these ideas, and maybe something will work. Versus NI, this has worked in the past, and it's going to work in the future because it has in the past. So NI users, INFJ, they love to have predictability in their life. They're SI demon, same with the INTJ, and guess what? They're both NI dominant. That's what they do. They're very good at being consistent. The INJ types. Then you take the NE users, very inconsistent. ENTPs, ENFPs. Oh my gosh. This third letter flip is very interesting, isn't it? Ooh, getting too deep. All right, let's keep it frothy. ENP types are SI inferior, meaning they want to have the spiderwebbing function of planning, but they want to consider all these ideas first and foremost. What can go wrong? You know, what are the ideas? What are my alternatives? NE users are very frustrating when it comes to productivity because they want everything to have its options sorted out before anything else happens. And if anything happens, who cares? Because the sorting it out was what they were liking. See? And that is NE usage. Upside down broccoli, you see. Am I getting too complicated? Yeah, this accent. Now, SI is a spiderwebbing function. So SI meaning this is a spider web that I'm making around a concept and I'm going to organize it and I'm going to have structure and routine. SI demons for INJs, they do it out of fear or the realization, like INTJs realize life is a certain way, so they plan accordingly. There is no plan B. This has worked. It's going to work forever. That way I can focus on the other things that I want to do and the basic stuff of life. It's like the movie Click. If you've seen the movie Click, you skip through all the stuff that's predictable. So INTJs can be extremely predictable. Same with INFJs. ENFPs are the opposite. They're going to throw you with all kinds of random. ENTPs as well. These are NE dominant users with NI dominant users. Now, SI users. This might be another video. I don't even know if you got this far. Let me know if you got this far. It's the emoji for getting this far. Let's do a crescent moon. And I'll give you a cookie. Only those who know. But anyway, if you organize with SI, you are creating a spider web in order to counteract predictability. And anything that happens on that spider web, anything that tries to shake the spider web, you will have a concept that matches. You see, you're playing matching games. Different than NI like a broccoli and NE upside down broccoli. You catching on? SI users organize by archiving and spiderwebbing, specifically spiderwebs, because if something bumps the spiderweb over here, it's going to rattle it over here. And that spider, who SI users are spiders, ISFJ and ISTJ, specifically, there are other SI users. Those are the dominant ones. They will recognize something and be able to respond accordingly. This is why ISTJs make really good police officers. Oh, this person has a history like this. They're probably going to do it again. They got out of jail. Let's see how long it takes for them to go back, right? You see, that's why the police officers keep tabs. That's why ISTJs feel like they're watching you all the time. ISFJs are watching you with a heart, so they're aware and trying to organize what you're going to do. So they're doctors. See how they did that with the heart? And ISTJs, stereotypes, right? watching you to make sure you're not going to mess up. So other SI users are ESFJ, again, another potentially controlling type that doesn't want to be controlling, and the ESTJ, the ultimate controllers. So they are SI parents, so they put out this SI spiderwebbing function expecting you to fail, ESTJs. And that's why they make contracts, because they know the fallacies. So it's fascinating to see how they use SI. But using SI is not a bad thing. We all use SI. SI is a fantastic thing. It is simply a safety net. It is a spider web. SI is a spider web. NI is broccoli. NE is upside down broccoli. Ideas and concepts first, maybe take action, maybe. It doesn't have to actually have the stem of the broccoli. But NI is all about what has worked and will continue to work, and then it might have some sort of result out in the future. You wouldn't plan or do the basic things in life like INTJs wouldn't do these basic things with one career path in their entire life, not expecting something good to come out of it one day. That's how NI is broccoli. Then you have the other planner, which is the absolute not planning. Well, that's me. I don't plan these videos. I don't write out a script through AI and rehearse my videos. Just go for it. That's an SE user. It's a very functional and practical tool. In fact, that is what it is. It is function and practical. Rather, it's the here and now. And how you use SE requires the other functions. So don't get all weird on me. People who are like, nah, it's not this. SE is a spark function. So it's sparking. And if something catches fire, that spark worked. The problem with an SI to an SE user, or rather the perfect benefit of a parallel pair like ISFJ and ESFP, it's SI dominant to ESFP, SE dominant, the spark will hit the spider web. And if it hits the spider web just right, that SI user can counterbalance it with another part on the spider web, because the spider has a bunch of flies that they've already attached and ready to go at any given time. That's SI brilliance right there. And you use the SE sparking maneuver to base upon what that SE user is. So ESTPs tried to use TI, and ESFPs tried to use FI to function. So we are using different forms of SE, and it's very scattered and chaotic, but always in the present. So that is how the SE users do not plan. You see, we're basically anti-planners, SI ally nemesis, because if we use it, we're fantastic. That's what the fifth function's for. But if we don't use it, we fall apart. So those are the 4 types of planners in their dominant modes. Let me know which one you fall in between, which one you're a user of, NI, NE, SI, or SE, specifically NI to SI, because those are the planning functions, categorizing in a certain way, whereas NE just considers things and SE just sparks at things. So really, it's only NI and SI. All right. Love you, bye. Oh, by the way, I'm still doing private sessions. I'll let you guys know about the updates on that. Link in the bio.